How's it going, TyJuan? You guys have performed pretty well defensively over the past 4 weeks as a leader on this
Recording
defense.
in progress.
What have you been most impressed with? You know, there are some young guys up in the defense that have made some pretty big plays. As a whole, what have you liked so far from the defense for the first 4 weeks?
I like the way how we've all come together, and as older guys, we've been bringing a lot of the younger guys along. Like ever since the spring, from spring to summer to fall camp to obviously now, and that's why a lot of the younger guys can go out there and make plays. We trust them as much as I'm pretty sure the coaches trust us, so we try to always preach there's no drop off. So for us, it's more like we're expecting them to go out there and make as many plays as they can when they're out there.
You guys have held opponents to just 29% conversion rate on third down. Obviously, as Dax and Allen said, third down is money down. 29%, that's pretty good. What have you liked about how you guys have been able to get off the field?
I like the way how we're just executing from what Coach Hammer's calling, and we're trusting our trainer. I think a big thing that we went over before camp was accept versus embrace. Like, you can accept what you're doing or you can embrace what you're doing, and we embrace going out there and trying to make us play every play, trying to get a stop every down if we could. And on third down, we know, all right, we stop them here, and then a chance we can get our offense the ball depending on where we are in the field, and good field position, great field position. So we take pride in trying to do what we can do to help the team chances of winning.
You guys have you guys obviously play a pretty good Notre Dame team coming in here. I don't know how much film you've gotten a chance to watch, but what are your main takeaways from this Notre Dame offense?
Well, they are who they are, and they have always been true to their game. This is my third time playing them, so I expect them to play hard as usual, and for them to be the toughest team that we've probably played so far. But from what I've seen so far, and just a little bit I've watched, they're a beatable group. It's not like they're unbeatable, and it's not like we completely are overmatched going into this matchup. There's some things that I like that we do up front against them that I think will really help us. So.
All right, let's go to Wes on Zoom.
You talked about Coach Hamilton. Could you talk a little bit about the chemistry, what it's like, especially on game day, with you and Coach Price and Coach TyJuan, just kind of that chemistry, that communication when you guys come off the field, and just the interaction that you all have?
They are two great coaches. Well, all three of them that you mentioned are great coaches. Price is more, we like to joke around and say Price is the muscle. Since he's got here, he's really coached us and dialed us on our technique, and just giving us a chance to play, letting us play the game before the game ever happens. And with TyJuan, I'd say we call him the brains because he's more cerebral, and he gives us, for example, like near back to us, he lets us know obviously the run's probably going away from us, and obviously back away from us, run's probably coming to us. Just simple little key things that you might not think that that's big, but when you're out there on the field and you actually look at it and you've been practicing it all week, you kind of almost know what play's happening before it happens. So I like to thank them with that.
It's hard not to notice every once in a while that Coach TyJuan will say something that'll make you guys laugh. Is he funny, or just certain things that he says are funny, like certain mannerisms?
Oh no, he's definitely funny. His mannerisms is funny. He's a funny guy. We joke on the way he walks. We joke on the way he talks, the way he does things. He definitely brings a lot of life into the room, and honestly, I think for both of them, it's perfect. It's like yin and yang, or what was it? Sully and Mike from Monsters Inc. The big one and the small one. They opposites attract, and to me, whenever they're together, one might break one down the other way, and then one might break one down the other way, and they're both saying the same thing. It's just in different terminology, and I think that's great to have because you get to hear a different perspective of everything that you're learning.
Great comparison. Thank you.
TyJuan, I feel like when people talk about the best defenders on defense, your name's not brought up a ton, but I would say you probably have been statistically. So what's it like kind of being under the radar and still bringing the wood every day and being an important player?
Well, I see it more as I kind of, like you said, I like flying underneath the radar. You don't have to worry about me. I'll make you worry about me eventually. Sometime, whenever I can, I'll do my best to make a play. I just been trusting my training. Coach Price definitely, he told me when he first got here that he really likes the things I can do, and he thinks that whether if I know it or not, and he's helped me realize that I am more of a leader than what I've ever would have probably realized without him ever acknowledging that, without him telling me that. I just continue to try to, like you said, just play hard and lead more by example. I'm one of the lighter guys in the room, so unless it's game day or game situation or, we're about to get ready for practice, I'm usually always busting someone's chops until, we hit the field, because I always like for people to be themselves and for people to be comfortable. So I take it as, it's nice and all to, make the plays and to have all the production, but even if I didn't have any plays, I'd still be the same type.